Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're new to my channel right now and basically you're just landed on my page for whatever given reason, I welcome you with open arms. My name's AspieAnswersAll, or currently known as Aspie. And also at this point of time, basically, I'm sharing about the Dear Letter series for my afterthought and my journal entries right now, to just trying to finish up what I need to do for my beauty from ashes, and hopefully some of this will be some form of motivator, encouragement, or message of hope for you or someone that you know and love dearly that might need some sort of, support, regardless what it may be. And all further ado, basically, guys, before I begin this, also, if you're new, just to give you a brief lowdown of what I do, I talk about my life stories with AS, OCD, and the like, as well as mental health versus, just everyday topics that we may come across that we might need some tips and advice or some form of support, regardless what it may be, so that hopefully that we can engage with one another, support one another in a non-aggressive manner, hopefully in a way so that we don't feel judged or criticised in the light. So in all further ado, guys, basically I want to thank the oldies. Without you guys, chugging along, just cheering me on, what have you, I wouldn't be here today to address my everyday, videos, topics that I feel close to my heart to share, regardless what it is, be it my life stories or just everyday life experiences with my training that I feel that would be of use to you guys. So without further ado, as I said before, these letters of the last few parts, hopefully, which I humbly apologise, that I found in my journal that I hope would be of use, that is coming from my heart and afterthoughts, basically, will hopefully be the last few bits that I want to tidy up in that series of the Dear Letter series, encountership letters or what have you, or diary encounters. So no further ado, guys, this is part 2 of basically the one letter to my past. Thank you, and let's begin. As you know, basically, I know many people may challenge me, basically, that why should I be basically doing this, or shall we say about the letter to my past. Actually, this is part 2 or 3, actually. Sorry for the distractions, I'm just trying to focus here. Anyway, as we know, basically we go through our everyday life and challenges, regardless what it is, our ups and downs, and all this. But then again, like I said, many people may question me, well, why the hell would you want to actually talk about your past when things need to be left in the past? I believe that, regardless of being thankful for what we are doing in our lives, past, present, in the future, we won't be able to grow and learn more about ourselves and all these everyday challenges that we're thrown at us in the non-aggressive way, maybe. I love that word for some reason. But anyway, this is a letter to my past, like, basically, as a, I'm ready for the future, I'm going to call it. So, to my past, I have been looking back and I noticed that in the last few years things has changed for me, regardless what it may have been. As we know, I had my ups and downs like no other. Or shall I say maybe all of my years. But looking back on you has become such a habit time and time again for me, regardless what it may be. I didn't realise when I started living in memory lane instead of just walking down that memory lane. I know we all go through these times where we're so nostalgic, heartbroken, wishing we could change something or someone, fondly reminiscing, and whatever else we do concerning the past. But I just decided I just can't live there anymore. My past, I'm sorry for what you're going through. Trust me, I know how sorry to be, because I've been there and done that. Family can be rough, going through changes, arguments and growing up, hissy fits, disagreements, secrets and lies don't bring anyone closer, however. But these small things don't add up so fast back then. Now I've come and grown up now to appreciate what I've achieved and who's beside me through it all, which are either my family or my real true friends that has still decided to come on with me. Of course, family can get on your nerves, however, but patience and time are for sure well-deserving things that I practice now, so thanks to you, past. Besides the family drama, of course, people pass on and leave. That's a sad fact. In reality, this goes with our friends too. As sad as it is for someone to go wherever it is, we go after this. If anyone visiting you will make me smile and think of the good old days before the move I decided, or before I lost them in the first place. Old friends basically taught me many life lessons along the way as well. Who to trust, who to talk to, who I can most relate to, who's the frenemy, and who would likely to betray me. Things change in every aspect of life, as we know, however. And living on that memory lane with all these family members and friends made me realise it's time to pack up and leave it there and move on. Now I'm meeting all these fantastic people that I have known to meet and greet, who never give me a bad feeling in my stomach, be it the knots and the butterflies. I couldn't ask for anything more. Sure, the old friends will stay in my memories with you in my past though, however, but they won't bog me down with the things that could have been, should have been, would have been. Friends teach us lessons along the way, along with other things. When you go through life with them, and you learn as much about them as you do about yourself. When things are tough, you notice who stands by you, however, and who leaves out of that social circle, as well as how you can handle yourself in that everyday situation. Looking into the past, I'm glad to say and see how much I've grown in the last few years, especially maturedly. So many fun outings, photographs, memories, any t-shirts that gives me some memories, be it concerts or just some music I listen to with all my friends. We all have hidden away in the backs of our closet, remind us of these fun times and who we were back then. Even though we know now, as we grow older, we change. In my past, however, I was a person to admit who was afraid to do things alone, to be myself. And still to this day, I'm still learning this as I self-discover, self-learn about myself, to do all the things I love with all the energy I can give them of all this everyday things I loved and desire to do. Afraid of my very own opinions, however, or whatever it may have been, regardless that, I was the shy, quiet one that just had to keep pleasing everybody, sitting in that corner and allow them just to take over what to say. And now, as you know, as I'm learning now, that, despite being afraid of my own opinions, never wanted to speak up, I'm now learning to, as I'm getting on in age. Learning from my past rather than living in it, however, has pushed me beyond my capability, beyond my comfort zone, what I thought were the boundary lines in my life, however, and had me soaring higher than ever. I have to thank you for doing this and being there to look back at, so where I was, who I was, and what I was doing to learn from it. Thank you for teaching me all of our life lessons, maybe of your life lessons I should say, about boys, what it feels like to be heartbroken, to love, and fall, all the family and friend lessons I am still learning today, however, as well as many other life lessons along the way. Life is a journey, as I know. It needs to be fulfilled and accomplished in any way I can, and I'm ready for the rest of it, so bring it. After all, tomorrow is the first day in the rest of my life, the very beginning of my chapter, to start afresh. So my past, I can't live in you anymore. I can't afford to miss out on what life has to offer me in this present moment that I'm living, with all of these people and places that I have in it right now. I'm here for a reason, and whatever that reason is, as I've said, I know that reason. Sure, that will continuously change forever, but I've come to terms with that, and I'm fine with it. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have to finish packing up and moving on out of this memory lane, because my place there isn't large enough for me anymore. Sincerely yours, ready for my future. So, basically, that ends the second part, or third part, shall we say, of the letter of my past, basically, part 3, which I humbly apologise, basically, right now. Feel free to give me the like of thumbs up for engagement and support. Feel free to comment below if you feel to, the need or have to. Feel free to also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Even if it's not, give it on a daily. I'll be up and around. So if you guys basically, haven't got me, on your notification bar when I come on and stuff, don't fret. I'm sure that, when you see me out and about on my channel, that something fresh and encouraging will be for you, ready to look at and view it. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, AspieAnswersAll. Feel free to also just, share the videos around, share the love, basically, of sharing the videos around that you feel is for your friends, family, co-workers, or whoever, be it these series that I'm addressing or any other series that I have addressed in the past to now. So, and all further ado, guys, thanks for watching. Do what you love what you do. Until next time, I'll see you all again soon.